So, have you ever had a PSA 10 in your hand?
No.
Have you seen one?
No.
Tell me if you can spot the difference between a 10 and one of these knots.
I don't know.
Yeah, and actually I had one of these. I had a 9 at home. Probably should have brought it.
Oh, yeah. I had 9 of the Me Too.
Of the same card.
Yeah.
You can't tell the difference.
Is there something on the back?
Possibly. That's the thing. Nobody knows. Well, people know, but only people on the inside.
I can't even.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. So anyway, it seems to be like the ultimate way of keeping stuff in a decent condition, making sure it retains its value. This is a 9. I don't know which print of base set it is. It's not shadowless. It's just a regular unlimited run. I do want somebody to be able to tell us like what the difference is between the different prints of unlimited.
Okay.
Unlimited base set, but I don't know anybody who will be able to do that yet. But it seems to me that if you can grade it, you should grade it. Something you want to hold on to.
Yeah.
The way it was explained to me, tell me what you think about this, was someone was asking me like, well, what do you want? If you could have what you wanted, what would you get? And I was like, oh, I would have a binder that had four of each.
Okay.
So like a binder that had 4 of those, and then like, four of those, and just 4 of everything. And then he was like, well, that's cool, but you can't really like put a binder on display. Like you can't really put it on your shelf or do anything like that.
Yeah.
So damn, that's a good point. And so you can get these little cases and then again get the plastic wrapper for the case, but put it like on a little tiny stand.
Yeah.
And just have it somewhere.
There's online. Oh, weird.
Yeah.
That's so lame. It's like so close to.
Right.
So close.
Well, the dude I got these from said it might be worth submitting the Zard of the Bot, like cracking the cases open and resubmitting these.
Okay.
And hope for a 10. Because the thing is, these are all 9s.
Yeah.
So it's probably about a 150, 150, 150. But if it's a 10, this goes up to like 1,500.
Yeah.
And this goes up to about 400. This goes up to about 400.
Sure.
So that's just from what I've seen.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just the Zard though is the one you think you should pop open.
That's one of these two. Yeah.
I wouldn't send this one back in. Oh. It's weird because you can't like see if it's bent. Like it's you can't like see the shape of the card anymore once it's in there. Correct.
And apparently that's something that's not really taken into account.
Okay.
If the front looks good, the back looks good, there's nothing crazy. If there's a little warp, that's fine. Okay. Because it flattens out in the case.
Yeah, okay. That's kind of nice then.
But it seems to me that like this is the way to do it.
Yeah. I definitely think like a binder is kind of like for playing cards. Like, I don't know, for cards we're going to use.
Trading stuff.
Yeah, like, oh, here, I need to get it out.
Right.
And, that's it. Like, I don't want to have to like, if it's a really, really good card, fuck getting it out of anything. Like, just let it be.
Yeah. So I think what I like is this PSA stuff, and then just try to get PSA of all the first editions for all the older sets.
Okay.
I mean, that's kind of what I'm shooting for.
So you like when you say all first editions of the older sets, you mean like a graded lame Chansey or like a graded lame? Okay.
No. What do you mean?
Well, just like the commons of base set, you just want to strip them into grading, send them back.
And I don't have a lot that I could show you, but like, let's say I got this out of the way, and I had the Charmander and Charmeleon.
Yeah.
What I would want is, this is unlimited. We're not talking about first editions right now.
Okay.
For unlimited, what I would want is like a binder that's got like 4 of these.
Yeah.
And then 4 of the Charmeleons, 4 of the Charmander.
Okay.
Unlimited for all the base set.
Okay.
And the base set is like 102 cards. So that would fill up.
So we say...
Yeah.
You want to ship all those in?
No.
You just want the set.
I'm talking about what I want in general.
Okay.
So what I would want in general would be. This is not gradable stuff.
Okay,
I'm just talking about like just to have.
I thought you were talking like you're gonna grade 300.
No. That's what I'm saying.
Like this card's
actually
$1, and I spent $50 to send it in.
Well, hang on. We are gonna grade 300 cards. I was thinking about two separate things.
Okay.
So when I think of like collection, I think of it in two ways.
Okay.
One is stuff that is worth grading and having graded. The second is just shit to toss in a binder.
Okay.
Because you can't really show it off. But you do want to just have certain
collection,
things.
yeah.
So when I'm talking about stuff to put in a binder, it would be like a 4x4. So it would be like...
Okay, just 4x4.
Yeah, so like 4 of these that are kind of beat up.
Okay.
They're not graded.
Okay.
And they're not even grade worthy. That's why they're in the binder.
Yeah.
And then you just another 4... Bless you.
Thank you.
Another 4 of the Charmeleon, right? And this isn't a 3x4 page, obviously.
Yeah.
And then another 4 of the Charmander.
Okay.
So you do that for the whole base set. And then the whole jungle set,
Okay.
the whole fossil set,
Okay.
the first gym set, and the second gym set.
So much. That's so many cards.
Yeah, well, it's not
That's
that.
a
It's
lot.
not that many.
Okay.
But that's just unlimited stuff, right? That's just like I wanted sets of these things, unlimited, maybe kind of beat up, or maybe in decent shape, whatever.
Yeah.
But that's just to say you have
Okay.
4 of the old school stuff, right? But if we get back into talking about what to have in terms of gradable stuff,
Yeah.
I think the way to do that is to have a graded, complete set, and it's all first edition.
Okay.
So you have base set, the whole set is graded, and it is all first edition.
Okay.
You have jungle set, the whole thing is graded, and it's all first edition. And ideally, they're all 10s.
That's a lot of cards.
Ideally, they're all 10s.
That's a lot of cards.
It is.
Shit.
It is. But, so this is just the first step.
This is like these are 3 cards. Or are these going to be the cards that like you done? This is the main worth of all those sets put together. Like, is this it?
No, because the greatest stuff I want to be first editions.
Okay.
I just came across these because the dude that I got them from, we just do a bunch of. Well, I've sold him all my shit by now.
Yeah.
And so he's like, "Oh, well, I'm gonna buy all your playable shit for $1,200." And I was like, "But I'll sell you these for like 20% off what they normally cost."
Okay.
So if we trade,
Okay.
as opposed to me giving you cash for your stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, and actually, since we're doing this now, like, there's people right now. Like, if you can find them, you can find these unlimited versions. These unlimited versions of stuff for really cheap.
Okay.
If you keep an eye out and you lurk enough. So like there's one dude on here. He's posting stuff unlimited, and this whole thing, even though they're in decent shape,
Oh shit, those look really good.
yeah, it could probably go for like $7.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. But so for the greatest stuff, I just picked these up, even though they're not first edition,
Yeah.
because they're in decent shape. And then with this one, I like this one.
Okay.
So that's the exception. Like, and if there's stuff I like from the newer stuff, I want it. And then this is because I like. That's what
That's
we
what you like.
played.
Yeah.
So the goal is to take the shit that you like and or want in terms of the sets to do it. So if we start, for example, with your Greninja, when did you get this?
Like a week ago.
Where did you get it at?
Pre-release.
Did you pull it yourself or what happened?
I gave every card I pulled out of my pre-release to someone else for this card.
Okay.
Which was it wasn't anything good. It was like a Volcanion, a full art Diantha,
Yeah.
and that was pretty much it. They wanted all the playable cards, like the
Oh, right.
I forget, the Malamar is good right now, I
Yeah.
guess. So I was like, here's a playset of Malamars and the promo Malamar.
Right.
Take it, like, I don't care.
Right.
Because I'm not,
And you got this.
yeah, I got
Okay, let me ask you this question.
I trade on my codes too.
Okay, I don't care about the kids. When you got it, did the dude have it in his sleeve?
Yes.
Okay. And when he gave it to you, was it in the sleeve?
Yes.
Okay.
He didn't play with it in the tournament.
He didn't use it. Okay. So,
Why is it beat up?
yes. Do you know why?
'Cause
It's not really beat up because like
it's pre-released. Like if you look on the back,
it's in decent shape, but then I see
yeah, I don't know.
That sucks, right?
Yeah. No.
Well, let me see if I can get it in here. Yeah, there's a little white speck right here.
Yeah. I pulled it out of the sleeve and I was like, fuck. This is definitely a 7.
Yeah, there's one right here.
I was like, this is fucking pre-release bullshit. They like creased it in.
Yeah, there's one right here, one right here, one right here.
Yeah, I know.
But it'll be nice to have in a case.
Yeah, I just want it in the case. I don't think you'll care too much about the score.
Yeah.
I just kind of want to have it in a like
Yeah.
really, really nice case.
So, what people normally do, even when they're shipping cards and also submitting them, is they buy a big stack of these things. They're called graded card submission card holders, and they're not like these top loaders that are kind of like if you put a card in a top loader by itself, it kind of like bounces in there.
Ew.
So what these are, what these this Ultra Pull boxes is like a pretty
kind of flimsy, I guess?
Yeah, it's like a bendable case, and it keeps it in there solid. So like the submission process is you're supposed to get this, get your card in a decent sleeve, and then like it seems a little awkward to do, which it is.
It's like, hey, don't fuck your card up.
Right.
You're doing this because it's like there goes your 10.
Yeah, but it actually keeps it in place.
Yeah.
I mean, it keeps it in place pretty good. And then the experts over there will go out of their way to take it out all right and then submit it. So we got this one, and then what I wanted to do real quick was just kind of look at some stuff I wanted to send in.
Okay.
And then just kind of look through it all again, say, hey, we think this is going to be, 10.9.876, and then just see if we're right at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Then if we're doing that, I'm going lower.
No, man. No, I think this would be. I think you're right about 7 actually. So we'll see. So we'll see.